Welcome back to the channel, my friends. Warhammer Man Studios. I'm Warhammer Man, and today we're taking a look at this week's pre-orders, and they are live. This video is sponsored by CMO Games. More on that later. Alright, so we've got this week's pre-orders, and they are live. So let's go ahead and take a look. So first off here, we have the Dawnbringers Book 3, The Long Hunt. And this is the limited edition copy for 80 bucks. And then we see our regular copy as well, Dawnbringer Book 3, The Long Hunt for 50 bucks. And this is going to have the new Regiments of Renown, as well as some of the new rules for the cool new box sets that are coming out this week as well. And then we see the Battletome, Cities of Sigmar. And this one is the limited edition set for $90. And then we have the standard Cities of Sigmar Battletome as well for $55. I do urge anyone that's thinking about picking up one of those Battletomes to consider the Age of Sigmar Army Box launch set, as there was a lot of value in that set. In particular, if you're looking to pick up the Battletome and the cards, either picking up that box set will save you a bunch of money, or potentially just finding someone who is unloading an extra copy. You can get a real deal on those. So then next we have Tahlia Vedra, the Lioness of the Parch. So this is our brand new Manticore model with Tahlia Vedra riding on the top. 150 bucks for the Manticore, and it is a pretty awesome model. And then we see the Freeguild Command Corps. So very cool, some very unique models in this set. 55 bucks for the Command Corps. All right, and lots more from the Cities of Sigmar. So this is one of the ones that I picked up here, is some Freeguild Fusiliers. Very, very cool models. I absolutely love the shields, love the guns, love the overall aesthetic. We got some Steelhelms as well. 60 bucks for the Fusiliers and 55 for the Steelhelms. And then, of course, the Freeguild Marshal and Relic Envoy. Really, really cool models right here. Lots of various ways to build them as well. You get like a ton of options for the Freeguild Marshal. 45 bucks for that set. And then we see the Fusil-Major on Ogor Warhulk. So 55 bucks for the Fusil-Major up here, riding on top of the Ogre with the big old shield. Pretty neat. Definitely love the uniqueness and like the character in this range. These models for sure capture what it would be like to just be a regular old human living in like the grim darkness of the mortal realms with like magic and all this extra stuff going on, and you're just you know, regular Joe. Absolutely love this range. And then the Freeguild Cavaliers, very, very cool. Tons and tons of options on them. 65 bucks for that mounted unit. And then, of course, the Ironweld Great Cannon. So, again, some cool little props and everything go along with it. Absolutely beautiful aesthetic with the big old shield and everything on here. And some great rules as well. 55 bucks for the Ironweld Great Cannon. All right, and just rounding out the Cities of Sigmar, we have Pontifex Zenestra, the Matriarch of the Great Wheel. I did go ahead and pick her up. Very, very cool model right here. I'm probably going to do some kind of conversions on her. Maybe change out the head, or possibly like some more eccentric conversions, as I'm just not a huge fan of like the actual look, but I like the model itself. 70 bucks for Pontifex, and she is very, very good in game terms as well, especially if you're doing a mostly human Cities of Sigmar army. All right, and then we have the Alchemite Warforger. Again, really cool model right here. 35 bucks for the Warforger. And then we see the brand new release of the Blacktalons. So 75 bucks for the Blacktalons. That seems pricey to me. It is 5 heroes. There are definitely some nice and cool models. If you've been following along with the story, the cartoons, etc., maybe these have a special place in your heart. Not quite a hit for me though, unfortunately. So I'm going to be passing on them, but cool models nonetheless. All right, and then we got some stuff that's really exciting me down here. The Dawnbringers Stormcast Eternal Cryptborn Stormwing. So very, very excited for this. 170 bucks for the Cryptborn Stormwing. And we know the dragons, the two of them are about 100 bucks on their own. So we're basically paying another 70 bucks for the new dragon. Absolutely beautiful model right here. Some really good rules as well. And probably going to be priced at least over 100 bucks on his own. So there's definitely some savings to be had in this limited box set. And then we see the Sylvaneth also, the Dawnbringer Sylvaneth, the Blades of Belthanos. And again, we have a new character right here riding a giant grasshopper, and then a couple of other nice units as well. 160 bucks for them. And I want to say you'd be paying somewhere around 120 bucks for just the 2 units in here. So again, you're paying about 40 bucks for the tree riding the giant grasshopper. So cool set right there as well. All right, and then we see the return of the Grimhold Exile. So he was previously only in the last reign of Regiments of Renown boxes. Very, very cool model right here. Really nice dynamic pose. 35 bucks for the Grimhold Exile. Now a quick message from today's sponsor. CMO Games has been selling Games Workshop products online for over 20 years. They carry the full line of Games Workshop products, including Warhammer 40,000, Age of Sigmar, Necromunda, Blood Bowl, paint tools, and more. Almost all Games Workshop products are priced at 15% off MSRP. CMO Games takes pre-orders for most Games Workshop products released at their earliest date possible. 12:01 a.m. on Saturday, they go live. Most of these pre-order products are also priced at 15% off MSRP. CMO Games offer free shipping in the US 48 with an order of $50 or more. Their customer service is top-notch and they ship most orders within 24 hours. Visit CMOGames.com using the affiliate link in the description and let them know that you heard about CMO Games from Warhammer Man. Now, back to the video. And we also see the Harbinger of Decay. The Putrid Blight King's beautiful new model. Absolutely awesome. Comes from an old iconic piece of art. And then the model that followed. And this just takes it to the next level. Absolutely awesome. All right. And then we got a couple of books coming out here as well. Dagobah Rides Again in hardback for $9.99. Bad Loon Rising, this time in paperback for $17.99. We see the Blacktalon in hardback as well for $30. Go perfect with the new models coming out here. And then we have the Galaxy of Horrors in paperback, $17.99. And last but not least, the God Eater Sun in paperback for $17.99. And then we have the Vulture Lord paperback for $16. Untamed Realms paperback for $17.99. And then the Angron Red Angel in paperback for $17.99 as well. And we do have a couple of items left over from last week. Some of the Necromunda cards. Word Bearers Omnibus in paperback. Forgers of Mars paperback. The overpriced Underhive Graffiti transfer sheet. End of the Death Volume 2 in hardback. And you do still have an opportunity to pick up the Warhammer Day 2023 Ancestors Wrath Einherjar Champion. And of course, the Horus Heresy Exemplary Battles of the Age of Darkness Volume 1 with the new rules for the Warhammer 30k Fulgrim Forge World model that is just coming out here as well. And we're getting towards the bottom here with the Necromunda Aranthian Succession Ruins of Jardland for $50. Vansar Ash Waste Arachnarigs for $50. The Stormvolt Skirmish Case for $60. And then we have that brand new, absolutely beautiful Freeguild Cavalier-Marshal. Awesome model right there. $60 for him. And then some more of those leftovers. The Mark III Tactical Squad and Battle in Balin's Tomb. And then we have the Derrido Dreadnought Anvilus configuration. $80. And then a couple of the items that sold out from the last couple weeks pre-orders. So very, very cool. Obviously a big dump for Age of Sigmar players, in particular Cities of Sigmar players. If you have been patiently waiting for the range to arrive, here they are in all their glory. And I gotta say, they look awesome. I absolutely cannot wait to take my personal Cities of Sigmar project to the next level. Absolutely amazing models. But I wouldn't be telling the truth if I told you I wasn't excited for the brand new awesome dragon. Definitely very, very cool. I'm a huge fan of dragons, like many people are. And unfortunately, they're just not great in Sigmar right now. So I'm hoping that this guy is going to add that extra little beef that you need for either an all-dragon army, or at least like to supplement my existing dragons. But super, super excited. Very, very cool stuff coming this week. I personally picked up the Long Hunt as well as the new Dragon Box. And then again, some of those new Cities of Sigmar models. Some Fusiliers, Zenestra. Lots coming my way for the fantasy world this week. So let me know what you're going to be picking up as well. There was a couple things I decided to pass on that I'll probably end up picking up in the future when I'm more inclined to have a chance to work on them. But with the recent Warcry releases, Kill Team on the horizon, and then of course, and all of the Christmas box sets as well. Trying to keep a little bit of scratch in the piggy bank so I can splurge on those Christmas boxes. Let me know what you're going to be picking up, what you're holding out for, which of the Christmas boxes got you most excited. Always like to hear back from you guys in the comments. And of course, special thanks to CMO Games for sponsoring the video. Check them out to save 15% on Games Workshop products. Link in the description. That's it for today. Warhammer Man Studios. I'm Warhammer Man, and it's raining Cities of Sigmar. And I'm out of here.